Can you really build a working digital video transmission system for just $20? Yes, using an ESP32 cam on the transmitter side and an ESP32S3 on the receiver side. We built a fully functional digital link in our last video. If you missed that part, make sure to check out the previous video linked below. But today I am super excited to officially drop the version 1.0 of the firmware. We packed this release with massive improvements: smart adaptive error correction, PC decoding, simulated multi-receiver, MIMO support, and frame rates pushing up to 50 FPS. Let's walk through everything new. In earlier version, error correction was completely static. In version 1.0, the link adapts on fly based on the distance and signal quality. At close range, the receiver requests lower forward error correction. This saves bandwidth and gives you lowest possible latency. At longer range or weaker signal, the receiver requests for higher FEC redundancy to protect our video link against packet loss. Along with this, the bitrate automatically scales. At closer range, you get higher image quality. When your drone flies further out, the system automatically drops image quality to lower than the data rate, ensuring your video stream stays alive even at extended distance. Now for the biggest architectural upgrade in version 1.0, offloading and multi-receiver combining. Previously, ESP32 receiver handles decoding and package assembly. Now the ESP32 receiver acts strictly as a lightweight pass-through, offloading all the heavy Reed-Solomon decoding and JPEG reassembly to our laptop or your phone. Because of this, we can now run multi-receiver setup, acting as a simulated multi-input, multi-output receiver. Here's how it works. Single ESP32 chip are single input, single output. But if a frame is split into 4 packets and transmitted, the receiver 1 might pick up packet 1 and 2 but misses packet 3 and 4 due to signal drop. Receiver 2 picks up packet 3 and 4 but misses 1 and 2. Both receiver pass their packet to your laptop, where our viewer acts as a software combiner, assembling all 4 packets into a complete clean frame. Even if packets are missing beyond what FEC can repair, our viewer forces the frame to render anyway. You might see a momentary stuttery frame, but staying connected is better than looking at a black screen. We also squeezed every last drop of performance out of the hardware. We optimized the USB pipeline, pumping throughput from 3700 kb per second all the way up to 5700 kb per second. By modifying camera registers inside the code and boosting the sensor clock speed to 30 MHz, sensor like OV5640 can push up to 50 FPS. Wi-Fi transmit power has been pushed to the hardware limit at 112 mW for maximum penetration and longer range. On the software side, the web viewer now features a full screen heads-up display. Toggling full screen gives you live telemetry right on top of your feed, live resolution and JPEG quality, real-time frame rate and bitrate, signal strength, and active FEC overhead. Now regarding the range test, I don't have access to a large open field nearly to push this system to its absolute distance limit. So I want to ask you guys in the comments to test it. If you build this version 1.0 setup, drop a comment below and let me know how much distance you are able to achieve. Getting started is super easy. Flashing the code to your ESP32S3 board takes just few minutes in Arduino IDE. If you need step-by-step flashing instructions, check my previous video. All updated version 1.0 source code is available on my GitHub page, linked in description. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more DIY hardware, and Robotics project, and I'll see you in the next one.